So I was playing around with something in Gnome Web, and something really cool. I just wanted to revisit Gnome Web. I talked about it a while ago, and something else that I noticed was really cool. Here, just let me pause this music. So yeah, as you can see, Gnome Web is able to play music, no problem. I'm able to do all the things that I've thrown at it so far, and it actually has better integration into your desktop than what I've found Firefox has. So here's a simple example. Is say, for instance, you're using um, transmission, the BitTorrent client, and you want to log in and you have a password set up. Well, mine asks me for a password. Just enter it right now. I can actually remember that password. And for some reason, Firefox doesn't provide that option. So I'll have it remember that username and password, and then it won't ask me again. That's really awesome. So that's just one simple example of something I just found out, honestly. It has better integration into, no, it might be using the key ring or something to do that remembering. I'm not really sure. But whatever it is, that's pretty cool. And yeah, another feature that I thought was also very cool. So recently, um, Firefox, they kind of did away with these larger icons with a screenshot. I really like that. I kind of miss that. Now they just have like these little icons, like branded icons on there instead of the screenshot. So that's kind of cool. The most visited websites being on there automatically. I don't have to go in and disable Pocket, tell them I don't want to have studies installed. I don't have to do all this extra stuff. It's already all set up. And I mean, we can go and check out the preferences. It automatically is blocking advertisements. It's blocking pop-ups. It's asking, no, it doesn't ask for it to download. It automatically downloads to that download engine. Let's see, for searching, it provides this nice little interface so you can just add your search. So lately, I've been using this other search engine that I'll also make a video on. I can probably do it right now, but it's called private.sh. It's private.sh. And I'm just going to assume that they're using the same kind of method as everyone else, but I could be wrong. I haven't looked into that. And that should be it. So we can obviously test that out later, but I mean, you can easily add your own search engines. Normally you have to get like an extension, and it's like all this complicated thing to add search engines in Firefox. Let's see. So, I mean, there are still a few things that maybe needs to be added in here, but I mean, it has privacy settings. You can save your passwords. Personally, I would need Bitwarden integration in order to make this a daily driver. Um, I'm not seeing anything in here for Bitwarden integration, so that might kind of be a downer. Appearance, we can use a custom font. We can use a custom style sheet, custom JavaScript for the style. And they also have sync, and they're using Firefox Sync. So if you already have Firefox, you can use Firefox Sync. That is awesome. And if you didn't know, Firefox Sync, you can actually get that GitHub repository, and you can host your own Firefox Sync. You don't have to use Firefox Sync from Firefox. So that's, again, another really awesome option. So yeah, Gnome Web is really shaping up to be a great custom browser. I can just go to private.sh real quick just to see. So this is something, it's part of another video I'm going to do later, but there's the idea of decentralizing search, right? So search, instead of it being one huge conglomerate having its own spider with its own rules, we could have a decentralized search where everybody is running their own spider, going to the pages that they're interested in, and through that decentralization, you can also share those results with everybody else and have a decentralized search. Now, I think their model is kind of similar to Yassi, but I'll get into more detail with that later. But let's just see what the URL is for this. So let's just search for London. So we search for London, and I'm not seeing any web browser kind of callback in here. But let's see if we have F12. We do have web tools. That's cool. So I could technically use this for web development. It's not doing an AJAX call. Let's see the network. It's doing a post. I think it's doing a post here. Let's see what the headers were. Okay, well, I'll have to dig into this later, and I'll provide a walkthrough. But I just wanted to talk about that one cool feature and all the other cool features that they're starting to add that's in preferences. Yeah, it's really awesome. I'm actually really liking the new stuff in this web browser. So if you haven't checked out Gnome Web, check out Gnome Web. It's a good alternative, open source, and yeah, it doesn't look like you have to disable anything that's annoying in this like we do with Firefox. Take it easy.